Welcome to part 2 of my second What If video. What if the BFDIA and TDI cast swapped shows? Today we'll be going over what will happen to the Battle for Dream Island Again cast that made it past the teams phase of Total Drama. These are the teams who are still here in their teams as of episode 14. And this is the order of people getting sent to Playa de Losers as of episode 14. We've hit the merge. Chris breaks up the team. It's now every object or stick figure for themselves. Also, Chris brings Pin and Ruby back because they're the closest personality-wise to Eva and Izzy respectively. For today's challenge, each camper takes turns spinning the Wheel of Pain. If they survive the painful event for 10 seconds, they move on and have a chance to dare someone else. If the person dared doesn't complete the dare, they're out. If they do, the person who dared them is out. That means if some psycho dares themselves, they're out. These are the final 4 for the challenge. Gelatin and Yellowface probably get out due to daring Teardrop and Dora, but I don't know what to do after that, so I'll say Dora wins. Pencil's Alliance definitely votes Pin because they are Pin's targets. Pin, Coiny, and Teardrop also team up. Dora's immune, so she stands by Chris. For the 11 campers in danger, if they get one of the 10 marshmallows, they are safe and will disappear. Safe are Gelatin, Tennis Ball, Donut, Ruby, Ice Cube, Coiny, Match, and Teardrop. Pencil was voted by Pin's Alliance. Pin was voted by Pencil's Alliance and Yellowface. Yellowface was voted by everyone else. If you do the math, it says Pin is out again. Pin really is the perfect diva, huh? Today's challenge is a treasure hunt. You have to find a key somewhere on the island to open a chest. Most chests have a prize in them. One chest also has an immunity ticket in it. This episode is really about developing the characters. Yellowface and Dora probably team up. We'll give Gelatin immunity. That sounds fair, right? In case you forgot, Gelatin's immune, so he stands by Chris. For the 10 campers in danger, if they get one of the 9 marshmallows, they're safe and will disappear. Tennis Ball, Yellowface, Donut, Ruby, Ice Cube, Match, and Coiny are safe. These people are all in opposing alliances. Teardrop and Dora are also insanely powerful. The ones safe are Teardrop and Pencil. I'd love to keep Dora here for longer, but she's too much of a threat to everyone else. Today's challenge is hide and seek. You can win immunity by either getting to the finish line between Chef finding you and blasting you with a water gun, or, if no one does that, helping Chef find other campers. Yellowface asks Gelatin and Tennis Ball to team up with him, and then it's just 3 alliances going against each other. There's also Donut. Teardrop would probably win because, 1, you wouldn't be able to tell if Chef shot her because she's made of water. 2, she can't talk. She doesn't have the ability to talk. And 3, she's very athletic and agile. The ones safe are all of these people. I don't feel like typing out all of their names. These are the campers that got the most votes. They're in opposing alliances and would try to get as many people as possible to vote for the other. Only one can be safe though. That would be Pencil. She has a bigger alliance at her disposal. Looks like Coiny caught up to 2025 because this penny is being discontinued. Was that funny? No? Okay. For the first part of the challenge, everyone has to build a bike. Even though each bike would be different, I don't want to design new bikes for everyone, so I'll get a bike from the canon episode and color it to match each camper. Now, they all have bikes, except for Ice Cube. That doesn't matter though, because Ruby gets Sugar Rush and rides with Ice Cube into the woods. Chris asks where they are, but no one knows, so they don't get to compete in the challenge. Speaking of, for the second part of the challenge, everyone swaps bikes. If your bike makes it across the finish line, you move on to the last part of the challenge. Confusing, right? Teardrop, Pencil, Yellowface, and Donut probably make it to the finish line. Since they all have each other's bikes, that means that they're the ones who go to the last part of the challenge on their own bikes. The last person to complete the race is automatically out. There are 3 obstacles on the course. There is a minefield, an oil slick, and a piranha pool. Yellowface probably blows up in the minefield. Everyone gets past the oil slick, but Donut gets eaten by piranhas that Teardrop and Pencil get past. Teardrop gets first place, and Pencil gets second. However, Chris makes up something that I call BS on. Yellowface and Donut wiped out and didn't complete the challenge at all, making Pencil the last to complete the course, meaning Pencil is out of here. Pencil's chances of winning have now been erased. The episode opens with the campers watching a horror movie. Ice Cube and Yellowface are really into it, while Match and Tennis Ball scream their heads off. Ice Cube and Yellowface take the place of Gwen and Duncan as the horror movie experts, but Yellowface probably intentionally scares people, and Tennis Ball and Match run away. Then Chris, who the campers thought left with Chef, appears in a secret location and tells the camera that the challenge is to survive a real-life scary movie, with Chef hunting the campers down. Chef quickly captures everyone but Ice Cube. Then the original criminal that Chef was pretending to be shows up, and Ice Cube has to fight him off. Tennis Ball and Match ran away without Chef ever stepping in, so the voting is between the two of them. If someone appears under either Match or Tennis Ball, that means they voted for said camper. It's tied, of course, so Chris does a coin toss. The person safe is Tennis Ball. Hey, at least Match gets to go see Pencil again. The episode opens in the cafeteria. Chris then barges in to tell the campers that their challenge is to catch a wild animal. Ruby and Gelatin seem disinterested, until Chris says the winner gets a feast of their favorite foods, and the loser gets a punishment. The campers get 1 minute to get stuff to catch their animal. I'm not going to say what they have because it doesn't really matter. But their motivation is that the last person to catch their animal cleans the bathrooms until the next episode. Teardrop decides to team with Ice Cube and Ruby to apologize for stuff she did while on Coiny's alliance. Yellowface breaks out of his alliance, making a place for Donut to join. Ruby has motivation now, and I don't think anything's stopping her from winning. Also, Tennis Ball is on bathroom duty. Gelatin, Ice Cube, Donut, and Tennis Ball are safe. Teardrop is here because she's a threat in the competition. Yellowface is here because he pissed off a lot of people in this episode. The last marshmallow goes to Teardrop. As much as I hate Yellowface, he had a good run and didn't do anything mean until this episode. It looks like it is now, truly, the objects battle. For the challenge, everyone has to group up. They don't get to pick their pairs though. Here's the pairs. They have a limb handcuffed to their partner for as long as they choose to participate in the challenge. If they want to break away from each other, they have to quit the challenge and get the Wimp Key. The first of 3 challenges is a speed eating contest. One teammate must feed the other moldy food. The eater cannot touch the food. Ruby is the quickest and least picky eater, so her and Tennis Ball get a point. Next, the teams have to paddle to Boney Island to return chunks of the cursed tiki doll that Ruby never put back. Teardrop and Donut have speed and agility on their side, so they win this part of the challenge. Everyone goes back to Camp Wawanakwa for the last part of the challenge. In the last part of the challenge, the teams have to correctly put together the elimination order as a totem pole. Tennis Ball has the best memory, so him and Ruby win immunity. In the meantime, Ice Cube starts to get on Gelatin's nerves with all that revenge nonsense she's always talking about. Gelatin and Teardrop are safe. Donut's here for the same BS reason as Jeff was in canon. Ice Cube's here because even Ruby is starting to find her annoying. Alas, the last camper who gets a marshmallow shall be Donut. To be honest, this is a good placement for Ice Cube. In BFDI, she got 7th place. Now she gets 6th place. Not bad, eh? This episode, we get to hear from the eliminated contestants about their time on the show. We see Golf Ball finishing up a recovery center and reviving Fiery, who tried to swim in the pool. We also get to hear who each eliminated contestant thinks should win. Now, for the most important part of the episode. The eliminated contestants get to vote on someone from the final 5 to join them. Here's who everyone votes for. Tennis Ball is out now and is immediately shipped to Playa de Losers. Rain starts falling and the cabins, confessional outhouse, and the final 4 are swept away. The campers are stuck who knows where, and they have to survive and get back to Camp Wawanakwa. Gelatin finds a cool coconut, but when the campers finally do get back to camp, Chris chucks the coconut out. Chef brings the campers to the middle of the woods while they're asleep. Now, Now it's a girls versus boys race back to camp. A lot of shenanigans occur with both pairs stealing the equipment Chef gave them until finally they get back to camp. Chef has some fresh cinnamon rolls and Ruby goes straight for those. Unfortunately for her, she missed the finish line. The guys win. Teardrop is safe. Ruby has definitely been getting on Donut and Gelatin's nerves. Add that to the fact that they're still angry about her rejoining, and that they know Teardrop isn't as much of a threat anymore, and it's easy to see why Ruby is out again. We've reached the final 3. Congratulations to Teardrop, Donut, and Gelatin for making it through the whole competition. Chris couldn't come up with a challenge, so he asked the eliminated contestants for some dares. On a player's turn, they'll spin the dare wheel. Let's say they land on golf ball. Then they'll have to do golf ball's dare. They'll also get the chance to dare someone else, or take the dare themselves. If they complete the dare themselves, they'll get a freebie which they can use to skip spinning the wheel, or not do a challenge another person redirected to them. If you don't complete a dare, you get sent straight out of the competition. Gelatin and Donut probably team up against Teardrop because she'd be a threat in the finale. Teardrop's good at athletic and mental challenges, but there are probably some things she won't do. Because of that, she's out. It's finale day! Gelatin and Donut have one last challenge, standing between them and $100,000. 2 food items, 1 screaming gopher, 1 killer bass. Who will win? The eliminated contestants are allowed to help. This is who they chose to help. Gelatin and Donut will be racing around the island with mini challenges across the way. Every Total Drama season has 2 endings, crowning both finalists as a winner. I think Donut probably wins the American version, and Gelatin wins in the Canadian version. Both of them would probably use the money pretty similarly. $1,000 to $5,000 is spent on a sick party, and the rest goes to trying to fix the machine that swapped them with the TDI cast in the first place. Wait, why isn't this over? What's happening? Everyone is having fun at the postseason party when Chris shows up. He walks up to the winner of the season. He says that he hid a briefcase with $1 million somewhere at Camp Wawanakwa. But if they want it, everyone gets a chance to find it, and they have to give up the $100,000. Both Gelatin and Donut agree, sending everyone back to Camp Wawanakwa to look for the million. This is what alliances look like. The case eventually gets eaten by a shark, but these 14 were in the same place as the case was when it got eaten. They'll get to compete in Season 2. This was the final elimination order for the American version. Using stats from BFDIA, Golf Ball went down the most places, from 11th down to 20th. Donut went up the most places, from 22nd up to 2nd or 1st, depending on what version you're looking at. Thanks for watching. The next episode will cover the first half of BFDIA with the TDI cast. If you enjoyed, be sure to like the video so I can be motivated to make similar content. Like always, I have been Tatum. Thank you for watching. Peace out.